Good afternoon, my name is Tanya Carter and I'm the Executive Director for People and Culture at East London Foundation Trust. Welcome to our virtual careers fair. I'm going to spend a few moments talking about possible careers within the NHS, specifically within corporate or management functions, and I'll be touching a bit about human resources. So there are over 350 different careers within the NHS, which is the biggest employer in the UK. I'm going to spend a few moments talking about human resources and more specifically administration. So at ELFT, here are a list of just some of our corporate services, and I'm going to focus for a while and talk about human resources, which we developed in 2019 and became People and Culture because we wanted that to signify how we operated as an organisation and how we put our people at the heart of everything that we do. I am yet to meet someone who works in human resources that deliberately set about to have a career in HR. Everyone I've come across, it has happened by mistake. And I'm no different really. I stumbled across HR over 20 years ago when I became a personnel clerical for a major retailer. And even at that point, it was just, I just saw it as an administrative job. I didn't imagine that it would become a career. And I certainly didn't imagine becoming a HRD in such a large organisation. Having started as a personnel clerical, I learned key skills, and I ultimately then went on to progress and undertake my various studies and then work my way up through a number of organisations across a number of sectors. One of the things I've really valued about my career is that I've been able to bring experience and learning from other sectors to the NHS. And I think it's helped me to do my job better because it brings about a broader perspective, different skills, different stakeholders, different challenges really. And I do think that's helped me to become a seasoned practitioner. Here are a list of management roles across a typical NHS organisation. On this slide, I show our trust profile. And I guess the area that I wanted to focus on for the purpose of this video is around administrative and clerical staff. I am really pleased to say that I have recently become the executive lead for admin as a staff group because we recognise that admin is a profession and in many respects administration is the backbone to many of our services. I also think about my own career trajectory, and for all intents and purposes I started as an administrator in a HR function, so admin is something that's quite close to my heart. I also look at the breakdown of our organisation and the proportion of our staff in admin roles that are potentially from BAME communities. The other reflection that myself and my deputies have had recently, particularly around COVID, is how we as the NHS need to adapt how we recruit to enable us to attract key talent from other sectors and other professions. And a really live example of this is we were recently recruiting for a health roster manager. So this is to help us to roster and to manage our roster system, which is how we effectively manage our workforce. What we found is a role that's usually quite niche. We were inundated with applications. I think we thought we would be lucky to get 10 applications because it is so unique. And we actually had over 50 applications. What our reflections were on that process were we had gone out with quite a traditional job description and person specification. And what that meant for us is we had received lots of applications from people who did similar rotoring roles in, say, for example, aviation and with the airports. But actually, because of how we had written our person specification, that excluded a number of people and we weren't able to shortlist them. So I think a key learning for us is that there is key talent to tap into from other sectors, other professions, and particularly in this climate where people have been furloughed and have lost their jobs and have been made redundant. If we don't modernise how we create and design our jobs, then that will potentially lessen the pool of people that we can shortlist from. Two other points I'd like to mention is the NHS graduate management programme and also our apprenticeships. Apprenticeships, we have a wide number of different vocations available, and they can be seen on this slide. So that was a whistle-stop tour in terms of all of the careers and professions that are available within the NHS, the largest employer in the UK and one of the most diverse. My advice to you would be to come and join the NHS for a rewarding career and to be able to make a difference to the lives of all the people that we serve. Thank you.